Hello, this is the Wacky Musician and welcome to another Make and Play paper instrument series. This is Make and Play a Tick Tock box. If you don't know what a Tick Tock box is, well, it's kind of usually made out of wood. It's got two sides you hit. One makes a tick sound and one makes a tock sound. So we're going to try to make something like that out of paper. Of course, being paper, it's not going to be nearly as loud as a wood one would be. To do this task, you will need just three things, basically. You need a pile of paper. It's a scrap paper. And you need some Scotch tape or some type of tape to hold it together. And you need good old scissors. Alright, we're going to start by making the mallet that we'll strike the device with. So to do this, we'll need 3 sheets of paper. 1, 2, 3. Interesting things on these sheets of paper. And we're going to take the short end and roll there. And for our mallet, we need to roll it really tight. Really, really tight. As tight as you can. The mallet will need to be as hard as we can make it. There we go. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We're there. A little crooked. Straighten it up. Alright, now it's where we need our tape because we need to tape it closed. I'm going to put a piece across the center here to hold it. And that may be all you need, but I also like to go ahead and tape down all the seams so that they lay flat. Probably more aesthetic than anything else. Alright, that's our mallet that we'll strike the tone block with, or the Tick Tock block with. And now we'll need to make the tubes that we're going to hit. So first of all, let's take another 3 sheets of paper. See why I use scrap paper? It's a lot of paper. Look, don't panic. And we're going to roll this one across using the short side of the paper. And we're going to roll it quite a bit larger. So you have an opening something about that size. Not too big, not too small, nice size opening. Let's try to even it up. And then we're going to tape it closed. Start with the center to seal it. And that may be all you need, but as I say, I like to close all the seams off. Alright, so this is one of our tubes that we're going to hit. A demonstration. So there's one of our blocks. Ready to go. Set that aside. Now we need to do our other block. For our other block, we're going to use 4 sheets of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this one has music on it. And again, we're still going to roll by the short side. I'm going to roll a little bigger. Try to go a little bigger than the last one. My sheets aren't straight. Let me straighten them up. Alright. A little bigger here. That's too big probably. I'm going to tighten it up a little. Find the middle here, and the camera's blurring. Alright, probably about there is good. Just a little bigger than the last one. And then put our tape on. Tape up the seams here. Like before, I started with a piece in the middle to hold it in place. There we go. So this is our other section of the Tick Tock blocks. Demonstration. Now we should have different sounds here. See if I can hold them side by side here. Yeah, so we got tick tock in a muffled sound because it's paper. We're not done yet though because we need something to hold it together. So now we're going to make a little brace that'll connect the two together. We're going to take 3 sheets again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. No, 4, 5. Just 1, 2, 3. And we're going to fold this set in half, like that. Folding along the long ways, making the 2 short ends connect. Sorry, I'm going off camera. And make a nice seam, connect it together well. And then we're going to roll this one. This will be a little harder to roll because of the seam here, it will make it harder. But roll it the best you can. At least a quarter size hole. So something like that, and we'll tape that closed. Didn't follow the standard thing, which was should have put tape in the middle first. That's okay. And over the seam. Okay, this one we won't be hitting. This is to hold our two blocks. So now we need to bring up our two tubes here, which two parts of our Tick Tock block, even though it's actually more a tube than a block. And we're gonna tape one here, and we're gonna tape one here. The way we're gonna do that is we're gonna take a piece of tape. We have to have tape to tape, right? And we're gonna stick it inside the hole here. So it's, see how it's sticking out there? And then we're gonna take that, and we're gonna tape it on the inside, not the inside, the end side of this. It doesn't really matter which side. I'm putting it on the right side. And then we're going to take the other one, piece of tape, do the same thing, put a piece of tape inside the tube sticking out, and then on the other side, about the same area, but on the other side, we're going to tape this one. So we have the two attached like this. Now they're not going to stay well like that, so we need one more thing to make sure it works well. We're going to flip it over, take some more tape. Tape companies love me. Tape and paper companies, they love me. Should have stock in those. And we're going to pull some tape down around the circ tube here to connect onto the other tube, and that'll help anchor it so it doesn't move around. And same thing here, put some tape going from our connector onto the tube we're hitting. Is that too good? Try to get around the curve a bit so it gets a good anchor. And we pull it back up. Here's our Tick Tock block. That's really all there is to it. Where's my striker? Alright, striker or mallet. Mallet would be the proper term. Unless you're dealing with a triangle, then it is a striker. And here's our Tick Tock. And that's your Tick Tock block. Thank you for watching Make and Play a paper Tick Tock block with the Wacky Musician. And now we're also with Alberg Instructional Innovations. Be looking in the future for our upcoming book, Make and Play Paper Instruments, which will be available at albergii, that's the two-letter I's, .com. Take care. Wacky Musician out.